So I've been in the health and nutrition space for over 12 years now. I've personally studied uh, pretty much everything. I have experimented on myself with a vegan vegetarian diet for 8 years, and now for the last 3 or 4, a very heavy meat-based diet. Um, I've supplemented. I've stopped supplementing. I've experimented with low carbohydrate ketogenic. And what I've come to realize, at least for myself, after suffering a parasitic infection and having to do a 10-week or 10-day antibiotic treatment, as somebody who is now recovering from gut dysbiosis, undiagnosed, but I don't know if it's IBS, but some imbalance of gut bacteria, I've come to realize that the foundation to all human health centers around meat. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't be healthy eating less meat, but I think the complete elimination of meat is the most unhealthy thing a human can do. And I think if you are suffering from really any form of sickness, especially gut, the elimination of carbohydrates, processed foods, and sugars, and the increase of meat in mostly ruminant animals like cows, lamb, sheep, bison, deer, all of these, is the pathway back to health. Now, the carnivore diet gets most of the credit for this way of eating, but it's needed to be said that the GAPS diet has kind of talked about this for a long time as well, which is an elimination diet starting its foundation on soup broths. As somebody who has struggled heavily for years with gut issues since 2020, the only food that has essentially helped me recover and that I've seen progressive improvement if I stick to it is just eating meat and broth, things like that, essentially following the GAPS diet, carnivore diet. But it has nothing to do with the diet. That's, I guess, what I want to bring up is it's a matter of recognition that humans do have an innate diet, do have a diet that works best for our physiology. And when broken down, I don't see anything that is more suited for the human physiology than meat. And I've experienced firsthand what happens when the gut is dysregulated, when you are sick and when you're struggling to really produce any energy. I was struggling with brain fog, I was struggling with fatigue, sleep issues, all of that. Meat has been the only thing that has gotten me to recover or helped me get back on the path of recovery. I tried a animal-based diet with fruit for a while, ultimately led to extreme headaches and really bad sleep. So yeah, I guess I'm saying this because I have been so confused by differing opinions from all different fields in health, and for my direct experience and what I've seen with other people and what's worked with other people, meat is the foundation. Now, other people may eat carbs, other people may eat less meat, but I think the core through line of all of this is that meat is the most essential nutrient for humans. And without that, I don't think we are human. So I just wanted to share this for all those that are struggling to find any sense of understanding and are very confused in the health space, is that start with that, and depending on how healthy you are, I think you can start to find what can be eliminated and what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. And from that, I think you can thrive. And health is not about eliminating everything out of your diet. It's about being able to handle essentially anything, but staying on a trajectory or path of clean eating, which is ultimately, in my opinion, high quality meat. So I hope this was helpful. I might talk about this more, but in more specifics. But this is just a very general starting point to this conversation. So thanks for tuning in. Talk to you guys soon.